Hello everyone, I'll be doing fine wherever you are today. So we're going to react to this video. As you can see, black folks, we've always taken our colors for granted. And it is at this time that we need not to take our color for granted. And for this reason, we are going to react on a video by a channel called Ivy Anita. I think she's from Nigeria. She did this video 1 year ago, but I feel like it's still relevant to our black folks. So let's watch the video.
Yes.
People, get over it. By the time these young people get ready to have children, they will realize that as the hole in the ozone layer gets larger and larger, more and more sunlight.
I think it's important if we start the video. There we go.
To me, people, get over it. By the time these young people get ready to have children, they will realize that as the hole in the ozone layer gets larger and larger, more and more sunlight is allowed to enter our environment, and more people who have pale faces are going to die of melanoma, which is a skin cancer that you get if you don't have enough melanin in your skin. Let me tell you, people of color are going to be very much in demand for reproduction in the future. Mark my words, you're laughing now, but you wait 20 years. You won't even have to wait 20 years, because they're going to see that if they want their children, their grandchildren, and their great-grandchildren to survive, they're going to have some melanin in their skin. That's the way it's going to be. This is going to take care of itself.
So we are already seeing Mrs. Jane Elliott's prediction coming to reality. We are seeing
I've seen a couple of Jane Elliott's video talking about the black community, and bearing that she talked about this topic, this is one thing that we black folks, we need to not take it for granted. You understand that in the past, black folks, people are bleaching their skins in Africa, don't understanding how the black melanin is important to our black folks. What can you say about this, bro?
Okay, this is a very broad topic, and as a matter of fact, the black skin color matters a lot. I don't see the need for us Africans, for us black people, to bleach our skins. As we have seen, like the white color has been affected by the global warming that's in our globe today, and we've seen them. Maybe when it is too hot, they get red, but you can see our skin is very strong, despite of the weather, and whenever we are healthy, and we can adapt to any weather patterns, to any climatic changes that comes around. Yes.
Okay.
shift in action in real time. Check out this next clip and I'll meet you guys at the end.
Black guys or white guys?
Black guys.
Okay, can you elaborate as to why specifically black guys?
Yes, black guys are melanated, and I want my children to survive, and I know that the only way for them to survive in the future is for them to have melanin in their skin. So that's the way for me to, make my legacy continue.
Okay, I like that answer. That's actually a really unique answer.
So it's not going to be about the personality of black men. Neither is it going to be about how she's attracted to black men. It's also not going to be about how she likes the swag that black men possess. Neither is it going to be about the culture that black men are from. It's not going to be any of these things, because the reason why she's going to be going after black men is solely because she wants their melanin. Mr. Teflon Dad says, only reason, guard your energy, kings, and I could not agree more. Me, myself, and me 27 says, don't be mad that she knows her. Be mad at us for not guarding our jewel. From Michelle, and she says they know exactly what they are doing. Of course they know exactly what they are doing. They've always known from the very beginning. Pretty Kimmy says, so it's not genuine, and that's why I stick to my own. Yeah, it's an agenda that they have going. So it's all about survival, and we all know the saying, survival of the fittest. So what we're getting now is their long-term plan is to use us so they can continue surviving through their kids that they make with us. I mean, we're not even making this ish up. We literally heard it from the horse's mouth. Mrs. Jane Elliott, an elderly white woman, predicted that this would happen with the younger generation, and we're literally seeing it happen in real time.
I think this is true because looking at everything which is happening, especially in the Europe right now, and we've been seeing a decline in population in the Europe, and in as much as we've been seeing health disparities between whites and black people in the United States, make me say that what Jane Elliott predicted, it's even becoming really truth even before the day she predicted it, that it will come maybe 20 years. That's so much. We're seeing these things are happening. For example, those people have been complaining that the African population keeps on increasing.
Yeah, growing bigger and bigger.
Yeah, while the European population keeps on declining.
Yes.
Yeah. So factors like these are what it makes such kind of things to happen. And you need to know that we black people, I'm not bragging or something, but we are blessed. We are blessed. And even when God made people, He made us and gave us this melanin so that we can adapt. So according to Charles Darwin, the evolution theory,
Yes.
Human beings, not human beings, but organisms, they adapt according to their environment. So initially, it is believed that before human beings, we were all black. You understand?
Yes.
And then some of them migrated to different places, and now they had to adapt, and the
Climatic changes.
mutation, and that's when we came having white people.
Yes.
Yeah. So when things are changing today, it's so, it won't be easier for them to retain the color, because the UV rays and the global warming which keeps on happening in the world today.
Yeah.
Time already. This is actually just one person who is being forthcoming with her thought process and her plans. How many of them do you think are actually out there that think exactly like this? We have Jane Elliott, who already predicted and was looking far into the future and knew what was coming and knew the decision that, white people are going to make. So how many of them actually know about this, and how many of them have this kind of plan already? Skype says, now you see why they promote it in every movie and commercials. Oh wow, this is not something I've actually thought about. I just thought, we are moving with the times, that's why we are seeing interracial couples in movies and commercials. But now that Skype has brought this point up, I'm thinking, wait a minute, could it be an agenda? But guys, let me know down below in the comment section what you think of this point that Skype just brought up.
I think it's an agenda.
It's an agenda. Previously, I thought that, the times are getting better and the world is realizing that we are all one and there is no need for racism because we belong to the same category, human beings. But I can now understand that it is not that. It is extra that. And of late, I can relate this. How many celebs do you know that are married to black guys? How many? So many. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, in the next 10, 20 or 30 years, we are going to have a bigger generation, the diaspora, who are not white, fully white, like completely white. Yeah.
This is an issue. I think white people who are smart, or Caucasians who are smart, or who know what they are doing, they can easily tell you that getting a black person will be so good for the climatic changes which are happening across the continent. The Europe, because the people are saying that European is declining, and such kind of factors makes it decline. Maybe 2 years ago we saw what was this guy called? I've forgotten his name. Elon Musk was saying that the European population is declining, even with everything, with the opportunities, with better healthcare. The population keeps on declining. But on the opposite, we are always seeing Africans, the black population, in however as much they try to suppress the black population from growing, they also pay black people in the United States not to give birth. You can imagine what they do just to suppress
surrogacy, yes.
surrogacy. Yes, the black population. It's something which is so unfair, but we're still seeing the population growing.
Especially putting into consideration these two clips we saw earlier. Baby Suno says, why else do you all think it's 1,000 mixed race kids walking around here? Oh wow, we're really reading deep into all of this, aren't we? This person went further and said white women are literally using black men to procreate and keep their bloodline alive. And we cannot even disagree with Baby Suno, because we literally just heard a white woman saying that's exactly what she intends to do. Delbert Peel says, deep because they know who we are. we don't. Oh, brother, you are not wrong. We do need to know who we are. This whole ish is just some next level. Crazy things are happening.
Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening.
Wake up, black people. White people don't love us. They need us to survive. Have you seen how the media and even our social medias are promoting interracial couples? Why is it that the interracial couples videos always go viral? It's because they are, pushing this agenda, and we are thinking that these people love us. They don't love us. They know that they need us for them to survive. They need us for their children and children's children to survive. It is not love. Please, black people, get this. It is not love. These people are calculated and they need you. And stop giving them children. Stop bearing their children. Bear black children.
Okay.
They don't love you. Don't get it twisted.
But you want to know what I find most sinister in all of this? Like, this literally just clicked for me right now. And that is the fact that since we met these people, since they invaded our spaces, for hundreds of years now, they have been exploiting us and using us to grow their countries and their empires. And now we still get exploited. They use us in present time to maintain and keep their countries and their empires going and running right. And now they are telling us that a time would come where they would not be here anymore, and they know this, and they intend to use us still as they are exiting the building. They are telling us that they are exploiting us now that they exist, and they intend to exploit us still in extinction. When I think about it like this, when I put it into perspective like this, that is some next level astronomical sinister-ish. If there is one thing I want to encourage us as a people to start doing, that I think, I stand corrected, but I think we are not doing like other races do, is thinking way into the future. But not just thinking into the future just for thinking into the future's sake, planning for the future as well, forecasting and saying, okay, how are things going to be then? What decisions should I be making now to combat whatever issues that might arise in the future? I feel like we should take this as a learning moment and actually start planning for the future. Thinking long term and planning already. Plan even for like 100 years to come. Even if you might not be there in 100 years time, your children would be the ones living in that generation, or your grandkids would be the ones living in that generation. If we don't adequately plan now for their survival and continuous survival, not just surviving, even like surviving in good, adequate circumstances or situation, like it's going to be a pickle for them, because we might not be there in 100 years or 200 years. Okay, no, we definitely will not be there in 100 years, right? But they would be there. I don't know. I feel like I'm presently babbling. I'm running short of the right words to best express how.
It's okay. Do you know Dr. Umar?
Yeah, I know Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar Johnson normally tells black folks that you don't share your seeds with the enemy, because they belong to you for survival. So when a person doesn't want you, but at the same time they need you for survival, you know what it means. But some things also needs to come into consideration. Are these people trying to see us as a means of survival, or is the relationship genuine that we are having with them?
Yeah.
Is it in the hands of convenience, or is it something which is genuine? What can you say about this, brother?
I won't put everything into conclusion that, okay, every relationship involving a black guy and a white lady are not genuine. Some are. But as a matter of fact, I can relate this, like, okay, this is being pushed, not just by someone. It's like a system somewhere that has realized, okay, our generation will go down after 50 years maybe. We won't be there. Like, the world is changing, and we have seen the climatic changes and how they're affecting them. and how Africans or blacks have acted like mutants. They are mutants to this. Like, so this makes them to worry, and the only solution they have, it is us, the black people. We are the solution to this. So what happens if I want a black man, a white lady wants the generation to continue and continue? Of course, she will go for a black man. This means the children they are going to serve will be, okay, they'll have a strong immunity. And they'll resist, and they'll have a future maybe. And generations to come, this person will exist. I think you are getting the point, bro.
Yeah. I think, even this woman who was being interviewed in the same video, like, she kind of said that she's doing it to protect the future generation to come. So it's like they already know, and they are obligated that with time things will change.
Yes.
And you know that, in the past 100,000 years ago, human beings were black.
Yes.
And now some left and went to other different geographical places, and due to mutation they changed their color to white. And that's how we came to having different Caucasian people.
Yes.
Now again the world is going back to where it should be originally. Means that it takes away people who don't look in a given way.
Sure.
So there are chances that people who are not melanated, people who are not of color, they might not survive this. So as a way of securing your future, some people are seeing it as of importance to intermarry these races and get these black children, to get these black kids for survival of the future generation, so that their legacy, their everything
still lives on.
Still lives on.
Yes.
I feel, but I hope you guys can make sense of what I was talking about. Really, some time back I told someone in the comment section of one of my videos, I cannot remember which one in particular now, I told the person that I was going to bring this video to the channel, but unfortunately I did not have the video saved. So I have been looking for this particular clip for weeks now, and luckily I found it, and here we are. It truly is an eye-opening clip. These folks are always up to something, I tell you. But yeah, I'm going to be leaving it here. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think about all of this, and I'll see you guys in a...
So brother, that's how it have always been played against us. Guys, tell us what you think about this in the comment section, because I believe it's important for us to discuss these issues. Really important.
Really important.
So until then, peace, love and harmony.
See you.
Salute.